I heard about Tom. What happened?
He had an accident at home. He fell. I don't know the details. Excuse me.
I think Roger's in there.
Probably.
I'd like to see him. I don't want to bother Tom or anybody else, so if you just ask him to come out.
Tom has just been admitted overnight for observation. At least that's what Faith has told me. I'm sure you can go right in. Oh, I see. Enemy camp, everybody on my side. All right, I'll tell him you're waiting.
I hadn't thought in terms of people taking sides for you or against me or vice versa.
That's a lie.
On second thought, I won't wait. Just tell him to see me in neurology.
Fine. And deliver a message for me to Mr. Lewis. Tell him the right profile is best.
What?
Oh, sorry. People like that, they don't really care about the quality of photographs. But just in case.
You mean the story in the paper tonight? You think I had something to do with that?
I only know what you told Frank. That you would create a scandal that would hit every paper in New York. Oh, for my own good, of course, so that Frank won't hurt me.
Yeah, but not now, not unless he forces me. Jillian, I was sick when I saw that paper. I was furious. I would never put anything like that in the paper, even if I knew how.
Maybe not.
I swear it.
Don't bother. Doesn't really matter that much. Some kind of gossip is inevitable.
So, you're with him a day or two and already you're in pain.
Seneca, I don't have any second thoughts about Frank.
And Frank?
Oh, sorry. He hasn't left me, in spite of all your predictions.
Yeah, but what if the publicity doesn't let up? What if it gets worse?
We are together, and the rest of it will take care of itself.
No, the rest of it will break your heart because you need privacy. That is basic to you.
I'm going in to see Tom.
How much longer are you going to tolerate this situation?
Even now, you think that you still know everything about me, what's best for me.
Even now, I still care about you.
Enough. I don't want to get into this.
I love you. I always will.
Oh, well, if you love me so much, and you care so much about me, you can stop all this public invasion, all the gossip and all the scandal. Give me my divorce. Let go of me.
I've told you my position about divorce. That won't change.
I see.
Oh, you should know by now.
I know. I know the way you love me and what it means to you. I just thought that I might try to call your bluff.
Among other things, loving you means staying married to you.
Owning me.
No. No. But I will hold on come hell or high water. Because you are the woman I want to share my life.
No matter what I want?
Our marriage works for you. I have proof of that. Months and months of proof that you are happy with me.
Then why is it that I cannot live with you? Why is it that I feel like you're dragging me down right this minute?
Because for some reason known only to you, not to myself, you choose not to be happy, you choose Frank.
You know, someday I hope that you stop being right about me, reading my mind and not listening to me. Maybe then you'll stop fighting this divorce.
I promise you that I will fight this divorce as long as the court allows.
Oh. Prolong the agony, right to the end. Well, you enjoy yourself, because I will survive.
Stop kidding yourself, Jillian, because you are not kidding me. If you go through hell, it's because of your own self-inflicted misery.
Hi. I thought I heard your voice.
I'm sorry if I disturbed Tom.
Tom wasn't asleep. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. How's Tom?
Oh, he should be fine in the morning. It was one of those freak accidents that happened in the kitchen, but they'll tell you about it. Faith's in there with him.
I can go in, that's okay?
Sure.
Actually, I was here tracking you down.
Oh?
Yeah, you neglected to tell neurology where you were.
Well, that's because I was home.
No. We finally got a hold of Delia and traced you from emergency to here. What are you doing on this service anyhow? You can't be the attending.
I am here because my brother-in-law fell and practically choked to death, and I treated him at home and then brought him here to finish it off right. Now, during that time, I take it I was needed in neurology. Perhaps you'd like to tell me why?
Yeah. Your patient Jennings, who was having the CNS, well, he went into stress. He's all right now.
What kind of stress? Did you give him any medication?
Actually, it was an anxiety attack. Cohen gave him a mild sedative and he settled down.
So there's no problem now?
No. Just your being here on this service, where you obviously don't belong. Who's attending?
Tom had x-rays in ER. They showed a slightly displaced trachea. I will call in an ENT man tomorrow if it's necessary. Otherwise, Tom will be discharged in the morning. Now, I have no more compunction about discharging Tom than I had about admitting him. Occasionally, Seneca, I do function as an MD outside of my own specialty. Now, I believe that the hospital rules can be stretched that much.
Well, I don't.
Well, in that case, I will find my way back to neurology at once.
No, wait a minute, wait. Are you still on duty?
Technically, no.
Well, then you might as well go home because Jennings doesn't need you now.
Good, because I believe my wife does. I left her in something of a state over Tom's condition and life in general. I will call the charge nurse and get a report, and I will tell her exactly where she can find me.
You do that. Good night.
Good night. I wouldn't go in there.
I have no intention of intruding.
So you're walking in the kitchen and you fell?
Well, I think there was some water on the floor.
Down I went as I took a bite out of the enchanted apple.
Honey, don't talk. He laughs, but the fact is that a piece of apple lodged in his throat and he stopped breathing. I was scared to death.
Stop worrying. Jill, tell her.
According to Raj, Tom is going to be as good as new in the morning. And you know Roger, he never makes mistakes. Medically speaking.
Well, he didn't make any mistakes today, did he?
You saved my life.
I tried the Heimlich maneuver, but I couldn't budge Tom. I ran down and got Roger, and before I knew it, he had him up and around the chest, and he dislodged the apple. And then Tom started breathing and opened his eyes. I know he wasn't out for more than a minute or two, but it seemed like forever.
And I intend to stay.
And
You take care now. And maybe a little later you can have some ice cream. And Tom, if you can't sleep, ask for a pill.
I don't feel groggy in the morning.
Will you forget about the morning? You are going to talk circles around everybody and double your salary. Please relax. Good. I love you.
I love you.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
are you feeling any better?
Tell you the truth, I feel worse than I did when they brought me in.
Hey, hi.
You're home.
Take 4 large steps backwards. So, I dropped this stuff. I should have called.
Oh, as long as you're all right.
Well, I'm fine. I just stopped by to see Jumbo after I saw Novotny. I guess I lost track of the time. I'm sorry. Well, at least I brought the dessert.
The one thing I forgot. I just need to do this a minute longer, then we can eat, okay?
Poor Mayor. You thought Novotny played gangster with me, huh? Cement overcoat and all that?
I don't know. I went to the supermarket and I saw that paper with the story Siobhan called about.
And you saw the other item, too? Hmm?
Yeah. Boy, Jill hates publicity and Frank's surrounded by it. What difference does his love life make anyway? Why can't the public mind their own business? Why can't I do that too?
Hey, what does that mean?
Siobhan, I have no more right interfering with her life than the public has with Frank.
How did you interfere?
In my mind, I read this damn story on Tisa Novotny and it terrified me. I shouldn't talk to Siobhan about it. I should just run into Joe's arms. But how do I keep my mouth shut? She's walking right into God knows what. Well, at least Frank's not in danger. But Siobhan really could be, and you could be too if you follow up on your series.
Oh, hold it a second. Hmm? Where's the wine?
Oh, it's on the counter.
Don't get up. What smells so good?
Ravioli.
Fresh?
From Maurice's.
Oh, God bless you. I was afraid to hope. Is Ryan okay?
She's fine. She's sound asleep in her room.
Okay, here, drink and listen. Everybody that you love is not in trouble. Now, I suppose you spent the entire afternoon building up to that, but it isn't true. And I wish I'd come home sooner to help you feel better.
It was only the last hour or so.
Mary, I'm not doing the follow-up story on Tiso. He was civil and pleasant, and he cooked me a fantastic stuffed sea bass. But he doesn't want me nosing around, and so I said, okay, I drop it. And I checked with Jumbo, and he said, Giovanni, you did right to drop it. So, it's dropped. You approve?
Yes. Did you find anything else about Joe's connection with his uncle?
No. No, but I still believe Joe's straight. And I think you should try giving him the benefit of the doubt. And as far as Frank and Jill, well, they had to know that there'd be an uproar. They'll hold on. But not to say that everything is wonderful.
We are.
True.
That's scary, too. In a sense, losing, you know.
Hey, next you'll be scared about the ravioli. Well, it's not overcooked, is it?
No, it's perfect. I didn't think I was going to eat before. Now I'm kind of starving.
You're also kind of beautiful.
I gotta heat up the sauce. Everything's all right now. I guess I just needed you.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe that Joe and Siobhan can have what we do.
Hey, let's not go to the other extreme. Very few people are ever that lucky.
dinner's ready. I made a little roast and asparagus and wild rice.
All right.
I didn't use candles because you were so furious at me and I thought candles would make it romantic. What's the matter? I did everything you said. I cleaned up and I fixed dinner and I got dressed.
Tom is going to be fine. I knew you were concerned.
I just...
Had other things on your mind? And how are Maeve and Johnny and Siobhan?
I haven't been to the Ryans. I didn't go near them. I was too busy working here. I even told Maeve... I only called to find out how many minutes per pound for the roast. So it would be just right for you. Roger, please. Everything else is falling apart. Don't turn on me, too.
Do we have anything in this place?
We have everything. We have a beautiful supper I slaved over. I thought you'd be happy, grateful. I'm trying to be nice to you. Why won't you be nice to me? I felt worse today than I have in a year. My commodities went down again. And Tom scared me when he fell. And then you disappeared with him like he's the most important person in the world.
Tom could have died.
Well, I could have died too for all you cared. I was here having a crisis, and you never even called.
While you were wallowing in self-pity and this morning's dishes and last week's laundry, I kept Tom alive. Is it possible for you to give a damn about anybody's needs but your own?
Tell him I have to get to that meeting.
No, don't answer that. You can't say those vicious things without listening to my side of it.
I have had your side up to here. Hello.
Dr. Coleridge, it's Mrs. Blake.
Yes.
Mr. Desmond's pressure's going up. He's uncomfortable and very restless.
What's his pressure? Does he have any temperature? Is his throat all right? Is he taking any liquids? All right. If you don't stop that, I'm going to throw you out of here the minute I hang up. How about confusion? Is he thinking straight? All right. Look, just get an IV started, saline solution, and try to reassure him as much as possible. You know, tell him to relax, take it easy, calm down.
Sure, everybody knows how to take care of Tom!
Look, if there's any problem, you can find me here. Delia!
Hi, I'm Tori Spelling. Spend the whole morning with me in bed.
Spend breakfast in bed all day with the OC, One Tree Hill, Beverly Hills 90210, and Gilmore Girls every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on SoapNet.